Morning, geocachers and adventurers. Today I am at Jordan Creek Park, Lake Metro Parks. It's kind of a tongue twister for me. I'm going to bring you guys a geocaching and possibly a Randonautica adventure today. There's some new geocaches up here that I haven't gotten yet. I'm looking forward to doing this park. Just by judging by the parking lot, it should be a nice adventure. I haven't been up in this location yet, so it's going to be new for me too. Excited to be here. We should have a good day today. The weather's going to be fairly decent today. There is chances for showers. I brought a change of clothes just in case that happens. But other than that, it's about 65, kind of sunny. It's a nice day. We should have fun. I gotta work up an appetite. I got a food challenge in Ashtabula I'm gonna go do later this afternoon, so we better get on this trail. Okay, I'm at the first one. It's called Welcome to Jordan Creek Park. Should be over in here somewhere. Oh, that tree looks pretty promising. Yep, there it is. Little Merry Christmas tag, that's pretty cool. The log and little race car. Pretty cool. Okay, this is pretty cool. I think I am going to try to hike this fall. I bet this would be beautiful during the fall. I probably will come back to this location and hike this creek maybe if I can access it. But we'll get on these geocaches. So pretty cool. There's a cool little bridge over here. That's the trail I'll be taking, but the trail is actually paved and it's pretty nice. So yeah, but I bet this is a really cool place during the fall. Yep. The next cache is called LMP Research Station number 1. There's a little squirrel there. He's just kind of hanging out. But I am looking for that catch. It should be over here somewhere. Yep, there it is. See it? We'll sit there and we'll get her open for you guys. Okay, we got a rubber duck, an army guy, log, and then that little guy. That might be a trackable, but I already grabbed a trackable today and I didn't trade for another trackable, so I'll probably leave this guy here for the next geocacher. But pretty cool. This is pretty cool. It's a environmental learning center, remote research station. That's pretty cool. But yeah. You got little butterfly jars and stuff. Anytime I see a sign that says area off limits, you know I gotta sneak over there a little bit for you guys. They're doing an archery range thing today, must be, so this area is off limits. Got a long set of steps down there, but we'll stay out of there. I don't want to get shot with an arrow. But this is pretty cool. Here's one for you, Camden. You're always saying, oh, that looks like Shrek's house. That looks like Shrek's house. Well, this tree really does look like Shrek's house. So, pretty cool. We got this little archway here. That's pretty cool. You can tell a lot of the kids have been out here playing, making forts and stuff, which is really cool. You got a lot of cool little forts and stuff all through here. Okay, I'm walking up to LMP Ridge number 8. They're all numbered 1 through 8. Well, if I call out 1, 2, etc., it's all part of this same trail. So, a lot of good possibilities of hiding spots around here. No. Oh, there it is. Well, same thing, Army guy, car, and a little eraser. We'll sign the log, and I'll throw some more prizes in this one, just to kind of give a little different prize experience for people. But cool. I'm gonna leave a cool pair of shades. And what else? A couple of those. But yep. And we'll get on to the next one. There's a cool picture of the ravine. This is gravel, so I'm not going to go down there too much. I don't need to end up down in there. But yeah, I'm going to try to. Sounds like they're having a party, a bunch of kids and parents. Sounds like they're having a good time up there. So I'm enjoying it here. This is up by one of my favorite places in Painesville. Arrow Point Park. I like that place. But this is up in that same area, so might be fun to explore one day. I don't know if I'm going to do it today, depending on the time, but it would be a cool creek to explore. Yep, pretty cool. Other than the first initial hill, this hasn't been too bad up through here. The trails have been well maintained. Everything's nice and flat. I mean, once you get up past that first hill, it's not too bad. If you guys want to check this place out, it's really cool up here. So, check it out. Should be. Okay, there it is. It's a small. All these have been small. I kind of got spoiled. I was looking for the same container, so this one took me a little bit longer, but it's right there. I'll sign the log and we'll get on to the next. There's a geocache over that way, but this ravine's a little too steep to try to go down. It's kind of dangerous. I think there's a parking lot on the other side anyway, so I'm going to skip that one for now, and I'm going to do the rest of these on this trail, and I'll try to park over there and get those two. That last geocache I did, I think it was number 7 or 6. They did have that labeled as a micro. I made a mistake and said that it was a small. It was a micro. So this next one's a micro too. So I'll be looking for possibly the same container. But this is a pretty cool spot. This next one is number 6. It's also a micro. So I think I'll be looking for the same type of container. I honestly thought it was going to be in that pine tree over there, but it's maybe it's over in this pine tree. That's where I would hide it. That way you're covered all year long. Yep, I see it from here. See it behind there. Well, let's see if you guys can spot it. Yep, right there. I gotta say, this This trail is actually really enjoyable. It's easy to walk. I haven't seen a lot of people. I mean, it's Wednesday in the morning, but it's really enjoyable out here. This probably would be packed on the weekends, but you know, I would definitely come back to this spot. I do appreciate the geocaches that are here, because I never knew about this spot, and the highway's right over there. I go by it all the time. So to find this place on the geocache app was kind of a pleasant surprise. You know, you got access to the river. You go down, take the kids down in the water, splash around a little bit, do some geocaching. It'd make for a nice summer afternoon. Just saying. There's the highway. You see the cars whizzing by, tractor trailers and stuff. That's I-90, I believe. But yeah, pretty cool. Okay, this is number 5. There is a little geo trail here, so I'm gonna walk out here, and it's probably in this stump. I haven't looked at the app very closely, but no, maybe not. Maybe I should look at my my app and see where this is at. It's more this way. It's a small, so it'll probably be one of them other containers, which is nice to find. Right there it is. You can see the camouflage, how it looks a little weird. And see, that naturally wouldn't happen like that. Ooh, it's actually pretty cool. Look how that wood made like an arc there. That's pretty cool. I'm gonna sit down there and open this up, and we'll show you guys what's inside. Got some treasures in there. I can hear them rattling around. A log, little truck, and another army guy. Approaching number 4. It's probably over here behind this log over in here. Yeah, that camel looks a little sus, if Camden would say. No, it's not there. Huh. I don't know. It's oh, there it is. Right there. Pretty cool. Okay, an army guy, same army guy, and another Matchbox car. You guys are thinking I'm doing the same one over and over, must be. I'll put new prizes, or not new prizes, but I'll add some prizes to this one. Actually, I'm going to drop that trackable that I found earlier here. That'd be a good. It's about midway out into this trail, so the next geocache will have to hike a little bit to get to the trackable. Okay, I don't know if you guys saw this, but these geocaches are fairly new. The first to find was 4/18. Today's 4/23, so that's only a few days these have been out. So that's pretty cool. Search for a Rananautica coordinate. Actually going to put me down by the creek over that way. See I-90. It would actually be right. I might be able to do this coordinate today. I'll have to park at the other place and walk up the creek, because I'm not going down that ravine. So it's over there, my treasure, and it's going to be down by that bridge. I'm going to come up underneath the bridge and then head that way. I don't know if it's private property, but I don't see no houses around, so maybe we can still do it. But we'll try it if we can get there. It'll be an adventure either way. But until then, we're going to do some geocaching. Okay, I was trying to do a little cheat to get to that Randonautica location. I saw this. Sometimes you can go down these creek beds safely if you can find a way to access these creek beds and walk down them. This one's not very safe, so I will not be doing that today. But I am trying to get this Randonautica position for you guys. This might be a little trail down. We got a nice little ravine on each side, so it's a little sketch, but we might be able to access that point. I'm thinking that's going to be a dead end up there. Kind of looks dead-endish, so I'm not trying to get killed today, so I think we're going to stick with the original plan and walk up the creek, but the point's over there. Pretty cool spot though. I mean, oh yeah, it's definitely on somebody else's property. There's the boundary for the park. I don't know. We'll check it out. If we can do it, we'll do it, and if not, we'll just have to edit this part out. Okay, this one is called Ridge Trail number 3. It's over here. I haven't taken a look at the size of it, but it's either behind this tree or at this stump. My guess is the stump. Yep. There it is. It's a small. It says on what's inside. You got it. Little car and a little army guy. Cool. Okay. We are heading to number 2. I just wanted to get a video of this cool tree. We are doing this one a little backwards. I gotta go up this trail a little ways, because what it'll do is I can get this one that's right here, and then I can backtrack just a little bit and do this loop that goes out through the woods. If I would have done it the other way, I would have had to backtrack a lot longer, and it would be all in the same area. So it really wasn't beneficial to backtrack later in the day. I'd rather backtrack now and get it over and done with, and then we'll just do the loop on the way out. So which is up here. This one is a micro. We're 95 feet away from it, so the other ones have been hidden in pine trees, so I didn't walk by it, did I? That's the only pine tree I see. And I came out on that trail right there. I've been known to do that, walk by them. So, well, they said it's hanging. I actually saw the string. Yep, there it is. I saw the string before I saw the catch. Sometimes that white really sticks out in the sun. So I'm glad I found this one. It's a little off of where it should have been, but not too bad. That wasn't a bad backtrack. We'll go down this trail and then we'll go around the loop, and we'll have this park done. It's kind of a shame, but really cool place with some nice geocaches. They were just put out, so that's probably why they're so nice. But I am going to try to still get to that Randonautica location if I can access that creek. But any artifacts in the water? Nope, not today. Okay, we're coming up on number 3. These trees are pretty cool. That one. That looks like another Shrek's house. Oh, see the camel? That's pretty sus. Really? From there? Wow, that's kind of weird. There's something though. Yep, I don't know what that's all about. I don't think it was originally there, but people like to play tricks sometimes. So, yep. We'll get it open and we'll put it back. But I don't think that's where it was. You guys ever seen inside of a tree? What do I have? What's it look like in there? Oh, pretty cool. Okay, this has got an army guy racer car, and there's a little frog in there. I'll sign the log and we'll get on to the next. Well, this is kind of cool. I scanned that QR code, and it's a horse. I'll have to read up on it a little bit. I just kind of glanced at it a little bit, but yeah, I'll have to check that out. Well, I know I had to backtrack a little bit. This is actually a different trail. This is Tulip Tree Trail number 2. The last couple were on this trail too. So lots I see are over in there in that wood. Oh, I see it from here actually. It's in the end of that stump or that log. We'll get it out for you guys and show you what's inside. I bet there's going to be a little car and an army guy. There's some cool treasures in this one. There's 2 army guys, a car, and a cool dragon keychain. My son loves dragons, so I might have to trade that out. But yeah, and a rubber duck. Pretty cool. This one is Tulip Trail number 1. In any real good hiding spots. I'm thinking maybe my GPS is acting a little weird, because I'm not seeing any good spots where they could hide a small. So keep looking for it. If we have one did not find on this. Oh, and we got a bingo. Right there it is. Log, frog, and an army. That worked out pretty good. This will be our last geocache. It's number 1 for the Ridge Trail. We came out just like we wanted to. We came out on this trail, and this is the trail we went down earlier. And we're going to end this park, but I have that food challenge later this afternoon for 4. They don't open until 4, so I'm going to try to do another park, and I'm going to try to get to that Randonautica location, but I'm not finding a good place to access that river, and I don't really want to walk 3 miles to the nearest river access. So we might pass on the Randonautica today, but we are going to try to do another park. Yep, and there it is. It's up here. Well, this is cool. We got a community celebration. Maybe I'll take one of them and see. We had 2 army guys, a little duck, and a trackable. I will take that trackable and I will put that out on the next trail that I'm at. So we'll end this trail and then we'll get on the road and hopefully find another one for today.